So we woke up at like 5:30, and it's light out, and with that we're shutting the curtain. So here it's like 7:20. We tried to upload the video last night for the YouTube channel, and before I went to bed after hours, it was up to 14%. When I woke up this morning, it was at 19%. So in 8 hours, it had done almost nothing. So we're using a wireless system that T got. It managed to upload the video, but as of right now, it's still processing. So it's gonna come with us for the day. And out at the Judy farm, I don't know if that's gonna make it worse. But today is first day of grazing school. So yay, exciting. You like this red light district stuff? This is weird. I think enough of that. There we go. So, first day of grazing school, dream come true. Thanks to the wife for putting this together. Holy smoke.
You're taking a right out of the slot.
There's a lot of particulate in the air. I love you.
Yeah, that's a lot.
First day of rotational grazing school, boo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited.
It's gonna be exciting.
This is like kid on Christmas level of excitement.
It's gonna be a good time.
So for all of you who are watching this, that involves me jumping on the bed at 5 in the morning. No, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, we were definitely up at like 5:30. Because everybody was up this morning, and the door at the end of the hall is not well insulated from sound.
Yeah.
So
it was a little noisy.
it reminded us of another environment. We're not going to even talk about that. Thanks to T figuring out the Wi-Fi connection, we bought she got a, what is it
Mobile
called?
Wi-Fi device.
Yep, one of those. And we're at the hotel, and we have their Wi-Fi, and we couldn't get...
Just crappy Wi-Fi.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
You couldn't get anything to load. So I spent hours last night getting 14% of a video loaded. This morning, thanks to T, we were able to get it uploaded. It took an hour and 20 minutes.
But it worked.
But it worked. So, you know, it's a little late. A day late and a dollar short, so you guys will be seeing this if we get things back on track tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yesterday we had our public anniversary. 20 years.
Anniversary of our public wedding.
It's hard to explain this to people because people are like, I didn't know when your anniversary was. Well, it's not your anniversary, so don't worry about it. We only pay attention to what we do. We don't pay attention to what other people do.
Yep.
So we first got together 22 and a half years ago. We were dated for 2 weeks. We got engaged on the summer solstice, June of 98. And then a couple months later at Lunasa, we hand fasted and were married. We waited another almost 2 years. Is it 2 years?
2 years, yeah. Just over.
Before we did a public ceremony, and we weren't even sure if we were going to do it. But we did. So when people are like, oh, I didn't know it was your anniversary. Whatever. It's not yours. So it don't matter. But yeah, we just find reasons to celebrate everyday life and think that other people should do the same.
Yeah.
You know, find things that make you happy.
For sure.
And it's definitely foggy out, but we're discovering that this isn't fog.
This is kind of smoke.
This is smoke. This is
Watch out for
particulate
this.
in the atmosphere. And that's how that works.
There you go.
So
You can get back over.
I am definitely not used to the driving etiquette out here at all. People drive very differently. They drive very quickly, and it's impressive.
Yeah.
So, yay to rotational
But it is,
grazing school.
70 mile an hour speed limit.
Yeah, I
in a
can't get
lot
my
of
brain around it.
places.
And we're about to jump on
little
a
bit
back
bizarre.
road that is
I think 55 miles
55,
an hour. And it's like
there's no way. I if you've ever been up to Maine, like certain parts of Maine, you get these back roads that you can drive, but like you'll lose your lunch. I mean, it's bad. This isn't it, is it?
No, you got another 12 miles.
Okay. So you go over these hills, and to get to the farm that my mother's father's family owns, we haven't had access to it for decades, but you drive over these like little hills, and you could almost get air doing it, even if you just did it at the right speed. So it's very abstract. So we don't drive the. I know.
Yeah.
We don't drive the roads at the speed limit out here. We drive them way under the speed limit.
Yeah.
And then are kind of horrified at how fast everybody else is driving.
Yeah.
So there's that. But we'll yeah.
You're clear.
It's fascinating. And I'll get back over. Here we go. Thank you. So if you're watching this on YouTube and this road looks familiar, we have watched Greg Judy move cattle up and down this road.
Oh, there's the tent.
And there is the tent, so we're about to, we have arrived.
I believe.
It really is. It's like Christmas morning type stuff. I really don't know what to say. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We're all very excited. Oh, I see a big tent. I see a very big tent.
Nice.
Holy smoke. It's gotta be right up here.
Is.
There'll be a sign.
Yep.
Oh, this is it. This is cool.
Oh, yeah.
This is cool. This is cool.
Oh yeah.
You know how people like, I'm gonna fangirl out because you grew up next to the guys from Aerosmith? Yeah, I really don't care about the band Aerosmith. I'm telling you right now. If I get rock stars, this is my version of a rock star right here. Holy smoke, this is cool. And there's on pasture. That's Greg Judy. That's Greg Judy. So these are the bale unrollers that we've seen online. It's a way to put carbon and hay on the land and feed hay while only using an ATV so you don't damage the land. Don't put tractors on things. What do you think, T? It's pretty cool. When I was a kid, this is pretty much the way you traveled anywhere. I had a friend of mine in high school who had a couple friends of mine from high school in the back of their truck and got into a pretty serious accident. But we're on a back road going to see cows, so I don't think that's much of an issue. This is also the cleanest back of a truck I've ever seen in my life. Very nice. What do you think, T?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm sorry, I really can't even think. I'm so happy. So you know I fangirl out. This is the way I work. So this road, if you watch any of Greg Judy's videos when he's moving cattle down the gravel road, we're on it. How cool is that?
My entire family.
Teresa's looking up stuff about Vikings while we're on our way to go see cows. So we're going out to a pasture down the road, and we're going to see, like 200 yards in is where the cows are right now. So, and what was the thing with the Vikings? Most of them were brown-haired Irish.
Yeah, so the Irish Vikings were predominantly Norwegian origin, while the English were Danish. This is a recent study that just came out with some DNA testing, some skeletons. So most of the Irish Vikings were brown haired, which is 100% my family.
That's your family.
They're giants, not Irish looking at all.
There you go, kids. Teresa's connected to Sur-la-Mer.
Which is on the other side of the family. Not even related.
It's wild. She got a lot of Viking.
Well, no.
No.
I don't have any Viking.
All right.
Some Norwegian.
Whatever. She's also a toaster. What is that?
So we don't know how many of them were Vikings.
Probably quite a few.
Farmers, but...
I don't know. She seems belligerent and mean.
Okay, maybe that.
She's been...
I like my accent.
Every time we drive past York, Maine, she sacks York. It's weird.
Something like that.
Wait a minute. It's pretty, isn't it? It is pretty. Pretty lady. It's a convoy of trucks. It's like 20 vehicles. We're all following to get to the pasture. With this many animals, I think they're moving them twice a day. So, oh, there's some Brahmins. Those are Brahmins. Not what Judy runs. I believe he runs self-pulls. But pretty animal nonetheless. I remember the Riches when they we were next door to them at my grandparents' house as a kid. They had a Brahma bull. It's crazy. It's a wild looking animal. It still sticks out in my mind. Big gray thing. Intense. Look at this. Look at this. Sure is pretty. Right there. We just came to a stop. I can smell cows. It's a beautiful smell.
Time to get out.
Time to get out. Yeah, it may come back with a
Her udder is elongated, but you know, she just keeps popping out a calf every year. So we call those type calf getters. We don't sell those calves as breeding stock, or just, you know, a steer or something you butcher as basket of meat. But look at the condition of it. Would be fat. And so I asked Ian this question from Africa. I said, Ian, what do you use as a calling strategy? And he goes, the function of an animal is to perform into which the environment it was born. And so if that cow can give you a calf without any excess outside purchase influence of the mineral, she has a home on my range. That's pretty awesome. We're a little bit more strict than that. But she wanted, she's a traveler, just stay here for summer, give her a project. You know, we're family for that. We're not gonna. No, I wouldn't trust a single water to keep a bull out of heifers. That would go probably 3. This is the second year we've done that. Folks, we calved out about 70% of our cow herd in April, May. The rest of them are fall calvers. Grandma, she's in here, the old cow. She's the only cow in here that doesn't have a tag. And that old cow moved up 60 days. She was 20 years old, had 18 calves. And she moved up. Remember, she bred back sooner than she should have.
Hey, pretty lady. Hey, pretty lady. Look at the brisket. What's up? Hi, how you doing? Holy smoke. You know what I'm thinking, right? Good day, folks. Oh my God, this is good. This is good. So, there's the cows. We're going back, trying to get hydrated. A mob, not only a mob of cattle, but a mob of people. This is the best trip ever. This beats Colorado, if that's possible. Exception of we don't get to see T's brother Jim, but other than that, it's pretty damn good. I think Jim would dig this. So we're heading back from the field. We're making our way back to the vehicle, head back to the farm itself, get hydrated. It's almost 3:30. I think we're getting towards the end of the day. It's a good day. Not only was this a good experience so far, not only has this been really positive, but I definitely want to do this again. I definitely will do this again in the future. And it's really nice to be around all these friendly people who are willing to share information with you. One of the individuals here just finished a year at Polyface Farms with Salad, and so he was talking about the differences between these two styles and the different composition of the forage and how all that works. So fascinating, useful wealth of information here. This is really good.
early. I mean, it was a while ago. It was 40s or 50s. Probably 50s. Oh, man, I wish I could do that. Used to be able to do that.
I was gonna say I could do
There was
it.
a
I
day.
just that would have been a one-way ticket, and I would have
To the
just been
ER.
there. Yep. He didn't come back for the second day of school. No,
Yeah.
he's still out in the field.
Yeah, he's in traction.
Does this fall into the other bad decisions of you hanging out with me that I've got you riding around in the back of a truck?
Probably.
Your mother would not appreciate this. That's why we're documenting it.
How many people do you think are here for this class? So I was trying to figure that out.
It seems like
Maybe
quite a bit.
more.
It seems like quite a
I was
bit.
trying to it's a big group. Because people were like, how many people are going to be there? I was like, I was
thinking like a dozen
how
or
many people
two.
could want to do this? Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I think it's funny when we were pulling in, Ben was like, I see your plate. And I was like, what does that mean? Yeah, he's from Massachusetts too. I was
He's
like,
like 2 towns away from